welcome to my YouTube channel. And today I'm going to be doing the Shadow Work Tarot reading for the sign of Scorpio. Please keep in mind, this is a general reading and it's also timeless. So this could be in relation to events that have already taken place in the past, things that are currently playing out in your environment, things that may come up in the near future or even further afield. So it's important to be aware of that. However, I do feel you'll receive these messages at a time where you need to hear them. Now, with regards to the spread, I'll be pulling one card from each of the 3 oracle decks I have here. So we'll start first of all with the Dark Mirror deck. We'll then get a card from the Angelarian and then one from the Moonology. Then with regards to the tarot messages, I'll be pulling some further cards from the Useful Creatures 2nd edition print, okay? Just to provide further insight with regards to whatever situation may present themselves. So, Scorpio, let's take a look and see. Now, just while I'm shuffling the cards for you, I just want to say a quick thank you to everyone who's been liking, commenting, subscribing, and even sharing my videos. It means a lot to have your support, so thank you so much for being a part of this online community. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and don't forget to hit the notifications bell so you're informed of when your next set of readings goes up on the channel. If you'd like a personal reading with myself, you can find the information in the description box below. Okay. Alright, so Scorpio, the card you have is Masquerade. Masquerade. So what is it that you're suppressing? What is it that you're not revealing at this time, right? Because I feel like in this case, it's like you're keeping something very hidden. It's like, even though everyone can see on the surface there's something going on with you, you're not revealing it, right? You're keeping something very close to the chest. I have that kind of energy with Aries as well, but it was in a different way. There's something you're not wanting people to see or know at this time. But there's signs of it on your face, right? I feel like you don't have a very good poker face, to be honest. Scorpio. So people are seeing there's something going on with you, but they don't know what it is. It could be a surprise, it could be a secret, it could be something that you're making a change on. You may have some kind of epiphany recently, and it's made you really change how you look at everything, right? To the point where you may be planning a getaway, like a great escape kind of situation, the grand escape, where you just like, quietly make all these plans in the background and then you just take off and everyone's like, where did Scorpio go? I'm getting something like that kind of energy. So it's possible, right? Whoever I'm picking up on, that you're keeping this very, very quiet. You're not letting people know what it is that you're planning. So that's interesting. All right, let's go to the Angelarian deck then and see what else we can find out with regards to this. Sorry, the cards are a bit upside down. There we go. So let's see what we can find out from the Angelarian deck. What guidance can we get from the divine? What synchronistic symbols may appear at this time for you with regards to this? Whoa. Okay, so this is the second time this has come out in these particular shadow work readings. So you have Azrael, Angel of Death. Yeah, there's something that you're changing. There's something you're putting an end to. Like, I feel like your whole life is currently under review, because you're like, there are things here that I'm not like, that cannot be anymore. So you are making significant changes and you're not telling people. You're just doing it behind the scenes, right? You're just doing it. And I feel like it's kind of like a judgment call that you're making. You're like, no, this needs to end. This needs to end. I'm done with this now. I'm done. So it's whatever you're putting it, drawing to a close. Whatever it is that you're putting an end to, it's significant. Like, I feel like you're going to change your entire life in some shape or form. So I'm really curious to see more about that when we go into the tarot. I just want to give you the signs of this energy, in case they come up in your environment and there's something seemingly significant about those particular signs. Because there may be a deeper message coming specifically for you from the divine. So the signs for that are an apple, the ocean, a skull, right? An apple, the ocean, a skull. So any of those signs could be synchronistic and very relevant to whatever it is that you got going on behind the scenes, Scorpio. Alright, sorry if you can hear the rooster in the background, they're always just going off, like, I don't know. They don't have set times, I don't think, they just quack when they want to, you know. Okay, so let's go into the Moonology then and see what else we can reveal. What guidance do we have for Scorpio from the Mother Moon at this time? Ooh, yeah, so I'm telling you, you guys are up to something significant. You're literally changing your entire life. You have conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. So yeah, significant epiphany you recently had. I feel like possibly even the start of this month with that full moon in Aries, it's possible, or when we had a previous eclipse, you know, a couple of months back in the summer. Maybe at that time you realized a lot of things about your reality, about the life that you have carved out for yourself. And you're like, I need to change everything. I need to change myself. I need to change my reality. I need to change my circles. I think you had a bit of an awakening, a rude awakening, and realization that maybe you put stock into things that are no longer serving you because you have gone through some kind of spiritual awakening. And now you're just like you've been taking stock over these last few months, and now you're at a point where you're like, it's time to move now. It's time to put an end to it once and for all. So some of you, I feel like you're just going to disappear. Like you're literally just going to get up and leave, change your name, change your identity, I don't know. Or some of you, you're literally just walking away from a career that you spent years building, or you're walking away from a relationship, a marriage that you was in for years and starting completely anew elsewhere. It's something significant on that level, right? Like it could be a divorce, right? But it's going to be different for each and every one of you. So let's have a look at the tarot now and see what else we can find out here, because I'm really curious. I'm not going to lie, Scorpio. For those who this resonates for, I'm really curious what it is you've got going on. I mean, your business is your business, of course, but it's just, this is really, really powerful. Like the decision you're making, it's like, whoa, you know, it's life-changing. It's a game changer. Whoa. So let's see what the tarot has to reveal about this and how we can better assist you in this journey, because you're about to go off on some kind of adventure. Yeah, okay. So the first card you have here is Intuition, Queen of Cups, right? That's what it says, Intuition, Queen of Cups. So Cancer energy. You could have Cancer in your chart. You could be dealing with one, regardless. You are realizing certain truths, right? You're coming to the realization of what changes need to occur in your environment, what changes are occurring within yourself, right? Certain epiphanies, realizations, inner truths, right? Coming to light. And I feel like you're kind of just bathing in the knowledge, bathing in this inner knowing, right? Because like I said, it's like an epiphany, a spiritual awakening. And I feel like you're just absorbing this information and you're processing it, and emotionally you're engaging with it, right? So you may have even been, you know, kind of upset at first, you know, or overwhelmed because it was a significant shift in your perception. But now I feel like you're just kind of bathing in this energy of gratitude, actually, because it's opened your eyes to a lot of things, and it's made you realize, you know, there are things in my life that are just not in my highest good. And there are things in my life that just doesn't resonate with me on a soul level anymore. So, interesting. Okay. The next card you have is the Two of Swords, Confusion, right? So what you're, like I said, it's very interesting because I feel like you are not confused at this time. I don't feel like this is you, you know, with that Two of Swords energy, air energy, right? Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I feel like you are confusing everyone else around you because they see you showing up as you usually do, you know, but they can see in your energetic field something has changed, and they can see that there's something, right? There's just something. You don't seem like the same person anymore. Even though you're going about your day-to-day as normal, they can see something dramatic happen. You are not the same person you once was. So they're confused. They don't know what's going on with you because you're keeping it very close to the chest. So I feel like the confusion is more so around you rather than it being, you being the one that's confused, right? So I feel like because of that, you may be getting some very weird messages or mixed signals from people, and it's simply because they don't know what's happening. They're like, are they okay? Should we be concerned? Because I feel like whoever it is in your close environment doesn't want to pry, like they don't want to, be nosy, essentially. Like, they don't want to get up in your business, but at the same time, they're not sure whether they should, intervene or not, or at least find out if you're okay, or they're just kind of observing and being rather confused about whatever it is that's going on around you at this time. So they don't know. They're not sure what's the best course of action at this point. So if you do see anyone that's looking at you funny or being concerned, you can just speak to them and say, is everything okay? And if they ask, well, are you okay? You can just let them know you're fine. You don't have to go into the specifics of whatever you're doing or what your plans are, but just let them know that you're okay. Because I feel like there are some people that are a bit concerned because they can see this change. They know something's going on in the background, but they don't know what, right? So just to put their mind at ease, really, that you're okay. Next card you have is the Page of Pentacles, right? So more earth energy. So yeah, I feel like in this case, right, you do have possibly a younger sibling around you that is you could even be a twin, actually. For some of you, you could have a you could have a twin, right? Or you could have a tween sibling, right? Someone who's like 19, 20, 21, that sort of age group, a younger sibling that's around that age, right? Someone that isn't actually a twin, but people say, oh, you guys might as well be twins because you're so similar. Or it could actually very well be a twin, but I feel like it's a younger sibling, right? But you have this younger person around you that's very suspicious. They know that you're up to something. They know you're making plans, but at the same time, they're not going to blow your cover. They're not going to reveal anything. So even if they got wind of what it is that you're doing, I feel like you can trust this person. This person isn't going to foil your plans in any way. They're just curious about you. They want to know that you're okay, right? Intuitively, they know that you're needing an escape or needing a way out or you're needing a change. They feel it, right? So that's why I feel like they're not too concerned, because they know that you're obviously trying to do something that's going to put you in a better position, but they just want to know exactly what's up and if everything's okay, right? But I feel like you may even need this person's assistance at some point to deflect some of the attention away from you, right? So you may end up telling them something, or at least enough so that they can help with that. So I don't know, that was very specific, but that's just what I got for some of you, okay? Now, the next card you got is the Two of Wands, right? Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So yeah, I feel like it's a case of, there's a bigger world out there, right? There is more to life than just this. That regardless of whatever's happening in your life, good, bad, or indifferent, you want something more. You want something else, something different, because of this awareness that you have. Maybe you had an epiphany that you were meant to go elsewhere because there's something you needed to uncover. There's something that needed to be understood, learned, obtained, whatever it is. So, and if you were trying to explain that to those around you, they might think you're insane. Like, why are you dropping your whole life to go after this pipe dream or go after some vision or whatever it is? But that this is in your highest good. That you're being divinely guided to do this, to take this leap of faith in yourself and the universe. Because like I said, there's a whole world out there for you to explore, and there's something that's going to be beneficial for your life path, right? And I think also through that, it's going to help you to reconnect with your true nature and also the nature of the world around you. The next card you have is the Ace of Swords, okay? So air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So yeah, this is again the inner knowing. You're very clear right now. Everyone else is confused, right? Everyone else is confused. This is your energy. I don't see you in the Two of Swords. I see you right here. You are very clear. You're very aware. You're very sure. You know what it is that you're doing. You might not be, what you may not be sure about is how exactly to get to where it is you want to be. There may be some obstacle within the plan that needs addressing, right? Because you're like, I'm not quite sure how to, tackle that part. And that's where perhaps this Page of Pentacles energy, this younger sibling, may come in and offer a solution that you didn't see, right? So that's possible. Yeah, and then the next card, the last card you have is the Six of Swords, detachment. So yeah, I feel like this person already suspects, your sibling already suspects that you're leaving, right? They're already suspecting that, but they're not sure. There's still a lot of questions that they have because you haven't revealed anything. But I feel like once, you bring them into the loop on some level, they'll be okay with the fact that you're leaving, or okay with the fact that this is something you need to do. They just know intuitively through being so close to you that this is something you need to do, and they'll respect that, right? And they'll also try and help you, I feel, as I said before. But ultimately, yeah, the best thing you can do is, just get very clear on what is your reasoning for taking this blind leap of faith. And knowing that regardless of what challenges you face, there's always a solution, there's always a way to find resolution, right? But I feel like you are going on an adventure, you're going on a journey very, very soon. So that's interesting, very exciting, Scorpio. So yeah, if this resonates for you, I'd love to get your thoughts. Of course, you don't have to tell me what exactly you're doing, but anything you want to share, or any just confirmation you want to give that this is relevant to you, I'd love to hear it. Love to read it in the comments. If you found it useful, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do, and don't forget the notifications bell. And yeah, I'd be curious if this energy comes up, if there's a continuation in your next reading about this, but we'll have to see. It's possible that this will be the end, but otherwise, if that's the case, I'm sending you a lot of love, a lot of support in this journey. It's great to see you, taking life by the horns and just going after what you believe to be your destiny. Awesome. Really, really good reading for you, Scorpio. So all the best with that, and I will speak to you guys soon. Bye.